Hey everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about 2019. It is part of my 12-part pick a card series for each sign. I am going in depth in all your signs about love and whatever's going on in 2019 besides love as well. Lots of messages are coming through. We're going in deep, so I'm really enjoying doing these readings. But thank you again for being patient with me. I know it's taking me a little while to get out all the signs, but it does take me an hour to do each of these videos. These piles have a lot of cards in them, and I want to make sure I give you guys the most accurate reading possible. For those that love my readings, check out my Patreon and my Instagram. I know you all probably already heard this before, so let me just get started. Let's see what's happening in 2019 for Cancer. Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention I also have a Cancer rising, so some of these messages may resonate with me as well, so I'm pretty excited. All right, let's get started. Option number 1. Let's see what's happening in 2019. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit because you can't see. All right. Option number 1. So what I see for you guys entering 2019 is that you guys are definitely experiencing a lot of sadness, but that's okay. It's going to pass. Remember, everything happens for a reason. I know if you're dealing with some sort of grief or just feeling like a little disheartened, it's okay. Like everything's going to get better, but I do see that sadness is something that you guys, maybe you are familiar with an element of depression. Like I said before, I do have a Cancer rising, so I understand being really sensitive and, you know, feeling down and out. And especially if the energy around you isn't right, you're definitely going to fall into this type of feeling, you know what I mean? But let me see what else is going on. I'm not going to assume too much. Okay, yeah, because I do feel like, unfortunately for you guys, a lot of things are out of your control that have been bothering you lately, but it's okay. Everything is going to get better. But once again, I do see you guys have been going through challenging times and you feel a little sad and isolated. I do feel like at first it is going to feel that way starting in 2019, but I do feel like, you know, the major theme is going to be for you guys just to let go of control issues. If you guys can let go of control issues and just let things flow naturally and let things run their course, I feel like the sadness is going to pass and a lot of great things are about to happen. I do feel like you are going to be giving a new relationship a chance in 2019. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of chemistry between you and somebody and you're going to be flirting and having fun. There is going to be a new love also entering your life. So I'm going to pull more cards about that in a minute. I just want to see what else is going on. Oh yeah, so I definitely see some troubled times with, there is an Emperor energy here. So there could have been somebody from your past that is making you feel upset. Maybe this person's also trying to control you as well. Definitely a really dominant Emperor energy. So this could be anything, a family member, could also be a love interest. But, you know, besides the fact, you guys are just really happy and you're just happy because you get to work on your projects and stuff like that. So I do feel like, you know, happiness is going to come from within 2019. I feel like you guys are definitely just focusing on your work to tune out whatever it is that has been bothering you, and it is going to pay off. Because you guys have been so strong, things are going to start happening pretty quickly, and therefore there's going to be a lot of positive changes. So the major themes are not actually the sadness or the, you know, the challenging times. It is going to be you just letting go of control issues, letting things happen, and, you know, coming together with different people. I see a lot of 3s, so I do feel like you guys will probably be, like, maybe involved with 2 different people in 2019, maybe even at the same time, because I do see like there's somebody in your life who is kind of being carried over, and then I also see there's a new love as well. But with the 3 of Cups, I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebrating, a lot of having fun, maybe going out of your comfort zone, maybe partying, and I do feel like with the 3 of Pentacles that you guys will be working with new groups of people and really getting creative, and things are going to start moving to the next level, like I said before. So I like the 3s because it really means that things are not stagnant, they're going, they're moving. I also see an 8 of Wands here, so as long as you guys are focusing on your goals, everything is going to be a-okay. I do feel like you guys will have some kind of debt paid off. I feel like, you know, finances are going to improve because you're working really hard on that. I also see that, you know, you guys are ready to let go of the old and hello to the new. So I do feel like there could have been something that happened in the fall time of this year, because I see autumn, that you kind of wanted to do away with somebody or a situation. I do see that, and because of that, you know, new energy is coming in, because I feel like, you know, you guys maybe have kept someone in your life or a situation in your life that no longer served you because you thought it was the right thing to do, but the situation kept making you feel sad and isolated, so you decided to, you know, step away from that. And I do feel like, you know, with Venus, Mars, it's like you guys have to fight for your happiness in your love life as well. Because I see the unrequited love, but I do feel like that's you guys. Like maybe you fell out of love with your partner, maybe you just weren't happy with your relationship, maybe this person wasn't good for you with the deception card here, but you are going to be giving chemistry and flirtations a chance and following your romantic feelings. This unrequited love, I do feel like you can't control it, whether it's your feelings or their feelings. So it's time to just let it go and let it flow. I do feel like with the North Node here and the Sun, it's like you guys are transforming into being more free, happy, and confident. So I am really happy about this. I also feel like you could have been dealing with Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be meeting a Leo this year. So that's a sign that came in. As for other signs, I see also, yeah, another sign of Leo as well, believe it or not. And I see that, you know, maybe some earth energy, Capricorn energy. I also see maybe a water sign energy or fire sign energy. But honestly, that doesn't matter. Like I said before, the sign Leo is coming up strong in whatever situation. Maybe this Leo person caused your sadness as well. Whatever situation is, there could have been a pregnancy involved. Could be, you know, that you have a child with this person, or, you know, it could be that you wanted to have a child with this person, but you have to, you know, now it's just not going to happen. Maybe you have to move forward. Whatever the situation is, I do feel like this is you guys in your mothering energy. Like you guys are just naturally nurturing. I feel like it could be you having a mothering aspect over somebody in your past, and now you're ready to move forward. Whatever it is, like, give it a couple months, guys, because this is when everything's going to break through and break free. So especially by springtime 2019. I do see children in music, so some of you guys may have kids or have a connection with kids. Some of you guys make music, and some of you guys make music for children or would be really talented at, like, you know, doing something for children or doing some kind of work for children. But I do feel like a lot of you guys have a music talent and a music gift. So I see a lot of you using this in 2019, maybe even to make money. But I do see that if not, then listening to music is definitely just going to lift your spirits. I feel like you guys are poetic, like, people. That's why I really feel like you guys are deep. So, you know, yeah, it's definitely about getting with like-minded friends in 2019 for you. I do not see you guys being lonely, but I do see you guys just, like, for some reason, like, there's just somebody in your life that is causing you difficulties, and you're working through that, and, you know, you're having fun, the time of your life. You're breaking free. I kind of feel like a lot of you guys, 2019, might have been with a controlling partner, or might have came from a controlling family, and now you're breaking free and finding yourself. So this is really good. You're going to be making a lot of new friends, like-minded friends, and money is going to be a lot better. I also feel like, you know, just breathe, because you are releasing old patterns right now, and everything is going to change for the better. But this is really lovely, guys. If you're feeling down and out, just know that everything happens for a reason. This sadness and isolation that you're dealing with is coming to an end, especially within the next couple months. And don't worry, your love life will be picking up. There is a new love coming in. Like I said before, it may be a Leo or someone with Leo in their chart. It could be someone who's loving and family-oriented, somebody that you really have wanted to manifest. But, you know, give it a chance. Give things a chance to learn and grow from them. And I also feel like, you know, whatever happened in the past, you're moving away from. So, yeah, I do see, you know, I honestly see some of you guys, like, you may have been involved with somebody and you're still healing that relationship, working through it. And that's okay, too. And some of you guys may still be in a relationship. But, you know, there might be a new love coming in. So do keep an open mind. All right, awesome. Option number 1. Option number 2. Let's see what's going on in 2019 for Cancer. So, here's what I see. Okay, so you guys are definitely letting go. And because you're letting go in 2019, you guys are being able to keep an open mind. I see that with the keep an open mind. The thing is that you guys are ready for whatever's new and fresh. So even if it's different than your expectation, you're going to be open to it, which is great. One of my things I teach people is to keep an open mind. I feel like that's one of the most important things in life. Even myself, I get stubborn with certain ways, and then I try to, you know, rid myself of that, because what if, like, my soulmate is totally different than my usual type, and I could be happy with them. So it's not even love. I just mean, like, you know, with everything that you guys are doing, you guys are trying new ways, which I really love, because you realize the past just wasn't working for you, and that's great. You guys are spreading your wings and you're ready to start new. And wow, I really get like my hands got hot, like, with, like, energy. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just, like, on fire, and you guys are light workers, and you're glowing, like, you know, you're glowing, and everyone's gonna be watching you, something that you're doing. So I feel like, you know, all these dreams you guys have, finally making decisions to go after them, which is really amazing. Oh, some of you guys are thinking about moving in 2019. I actually heard some people are going to be moving, like, to pursue a career or pursue a dream, which is really, really lovely. I love to hear that, you know. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. Some of you guys are recently separated. You broke up, or, you know, you ended a situation that wasn't good for you, an ex. I'm going to start clarifying, because separation doesn't have to be from an official ex. Like, you could have been talking to somebody, you could have been in love with somebody who barely gave you the time of day, but if you're separating from that energy, you're separating from that energy, no matter what the extent. You know, but I'm just going to say it's an ex and a breakup, because that's broad, and everybody goes through different types of relationships. I know a lot of people message me like, oh, you said ex, but it wasn't really my ex. It's like, listen, energy doesn't know titles. You know what I mean? Like, if something is, you know, spoke to your heart and you're still, you know, healing from it, you're healing from it. And that's the truth, you know, and especially for people who've gone through like narcissistic abuse or stuff like that. A lot of these people get in your head and they're not even your boyfriend or girlfriend. So this I understand, but I'm not going to get into this right now. But I do feel like you guys are light workers and you're separating from this negative, toxic energy. And I really enjoy this, guys. And I really love seeing this. So, oh, now I do see release your ex. I didn't even see that card yet. Okay. So basically the whole spiel of what I just said before. Your ex might be trying to come back to, like, you know, express their love to you, but at the end of the day, you guys know it's a done deal. You guys are freeing yourself from this because you are finally healing the issues that you had within, and this is really lovely, so keep an open mind. Now, for a few of you guys, I just want to say some of you guys are in relationships right now, and I'm sorry about this, but the angels are saying do keep an open mind because, you know, this relationship may not be the healthiest for you, and you might be separating, you might be releasing from this person. If not, you're just going to be healing and expressing your love. So take what resonates, but you know, some of you guys need to be freeing yourself from old toxic behaviors. I see with the move, letting go, keeping an open mind, that a lot of you will be doing this, and maybe, you know, you're not ready to hear that, but I feel like the majority of you guys are, and yeah, I see that. So if you're happy in a relationship and it's healthy, then I feel like you're just going to be releasing, you know, something that isn't healthy in your life. But for the majority of you guys, I feel like, you know, you're releasing somebody right now, or will be. So what I do see is that being a major theme of keeping an open mind. Flower power, you guys are really growing. Get out in nature. What you want is in reach and walk away. Okay, so a lot of you guys do want to walk away from something and leave it behind you. And some of you guys will be moving to another area to make it easier. I also feel like what you desire is in reach. So if it is a new relationship, if it's to get away from somebody, if it's independence, like I said before, there's a huge energy of just like moving somewhere else and going after your dreams. It may not be a physical move. It could be an emotional move or a spiritual move. So ask for what you want now. So yes, decide what you want and see to it that it comes to you. Like, I don't know, for some reason this person, I mean this angel, or no, actually it's a fairy, but they're out like smelling the dandelions, like making a wish. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, make a wish and send it out to the universe. Write it down. You know, if you guys want to see, I can go bring you to the other room and show you my goal board. Like, I always put stuff out in the universe, what I want, affirmations, goals. It's so important to keep focused about what you want. It doesn't mean everything that you, and sometimes you, like, look back and you're like, oh, I didn't really want that at all. Like, you think something, so it's interesting to look back and see, like, how much you've grown and changed over time. But also, there's another thing here. I kind of see imagery, like real close, real quick, as somebody praying, you know? So praying is just as powerful, no matter what your spiritual beliefs are. Admit your feelings to yourself. So there's definitely a relationship or situation that's making you really unhappy and you're separating yourself from it. Could be also family issues as well. Like I said with number 1, too, there's a huge theme of, like, you know, moving away from your family's judgment or feelings. You know, even though you love somebody, doesn't mean they know what's best for you. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of you guys, there is energy, oh my gosh, I just said family and a family comes in. You see how in sync this is? So definitely some of you guys may be moving away from family. Oh my gosh, and I see traveling for work. See how this goes so much in sync? Wow, and I feel like a lot of you guys just letting go. Some of you guys are actually in a spiritual business. Some of you guys, I feel like, will be starting blogs or YouTube channels and working on that a lot. I feel like you guys will be putting your heart into your work. You guys have a depth to you, and I feel like others need to see this, and you need to share with other people. I feel like, you know, the best you could do is communicate clearly with others, because even if you have to tell someone as it is, this is how I feel, this is what I'm doing, go out there and do it. You know what to do. It's like, you know what's right for you. So, you know, option 2, I feel like nothing I say is coming as a you hear me right now? Surprise. Wow. The words just could not come out of my mouth. It's not coming as a surprise because you guys know what you want. You're admitting your feelings to yourself and you're going for it. You want to keep an open mind. Communication, going after what you want. A lot of you guys, like I said before, some kind of work you're doing is involving talking to people, networking, and, you know, or just like entrepreneurship. Something about just going after it is what you're doing. Aries, we got 7th house. Okay, so there is something about a relationship. A lot of you guys are involved with somebody who might be an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Gemini, or a Libra. So I feel like, you know, you might be involved. There's a lot of signs coming up here. Wow. So a lot of you guys might be involved with someone who's an Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Libra. Yeah, I do see this. So it might be somebody new that you're meeting as well. So keep that in mind. I do feel like a lot of these energies are like work people who are going to help you with your life, with your career. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting, but I'm going to pull some more cards. We got the Star. Don't give up hope, guys. Something really big is about to happen. You know, you're on a new karmic cycle here, so don't be frustrated by the conflict or the competition. Because I feel like there's something that you guys are trying to go for, and it may feel like it's a lot of competition, or, you know, don't worry about that, because you got Nine of Pentacle energy, and you're going to stand out and be successful on your own, and emotional fulfillment is going to come through career, I feel like, in 2019. So, interesting enough, like, there's all these signs around you. I think a lot of you guys will be dating a lot of different types of people to teach you different lessons while you're releasing this X energy. This is honestly what I see, because this is a really big deal for you guys for spiritual awakening and spreading love to others. So this is really nice message, guys. I really do feel like, you know, you're going to be giving a lot of time, money, and effort to a new career, and it's going to pay off. I get huge light workers, humanitarian vibes, so don't feel discouraged if, like, you have to keep walking away from, like, shitty people, because, honestly, that's just what you guys have to do. I know I had a year like that, too, and it's just, like, you know what, it doesn't even feel that bad, because it's, like, you get empowered every single time you walk away from something that no longer serves you. And I know Cancer is because I have a lot of good friends Cancer. My best friend's Cancer. Like, you know, my mom is Cancer. Like, I understand. I have a Cancer rising. Like, I understand. Like, you guys, like, put your heart in people. You can put your heart in everything. You're loyal. You're caring. You're devoted people. And you're motherly. You're nurturing. And it really hurts you to your core when somebody is just not, like, you know, reciprocating that. And I feel like at the end of the day, you guys are going to put all that love energy that you have into something really magical. And it's going to shine. Like, I feel like some of you guys, like, have some sort of gift, like, or talent, and you're going to be entering the spotlight, and we're going for your dreams, which is huge. So let me know, option number 2, what's your talent? I'm beginning to feel more and more that the people that I read for in my YouTube channel is for light workers and people with big destinies, because, like, the messages I get are so huge. Like, there's leadership, there's art, there's music, there's just really, like, you guys answering a call. So I'm not so concerned with, like quantity of views. I'm concerned with quality, because I feel like you guys are quality people, and, you know, I rather that than anything else. Like, I love this energy. I love your guys' spirit, and I feel like you honestly, it's not like you're going to be lonely, because the 7th house is here. So do you have a lot of 7th house energy going on? I know I have 3 planets in my 7th house: Uranus, Neptune, and Venus. So it is a party, and yeah, I definitely understand what you guys are going through. So spiritual awakening for sure. Oh, by the way, you guys definitely have oracle card gifts. Some of you guys may have YouTube channels. Expect those to take off in 2019. So yeah, there's definitely a situation with somebody I feel like you're trying to help, nurture. Could be a family member, friend situation, and an ex, whatever the situation is. You were so immersed in it that you kind of lost yourself in it. So now you're finally finding yourself again. And yeah, I do see a lot of traveling, especially for work. And there's this huge sense of you guys moving and going after your dreams. So let me know if some of you guys are going away to school or something. There's something about you guys moving that is huge. Like, you know, and I see this, and it could, like I said before, it could be an internal move away from old people, old situations. And yeah, I expect you guys to be sticking up for yourself and going for your dreams 2019. Nice one, Cancer. All right, option number 3, Cancer. Let's see what's going on in 2019 for you. Okay, so here's what I see. Awesome. It's going to be a big year for love. So please stay optimistic, option number 3. Love is going to happen for you. I do feel like win or lose, like, everything is going to happen in the right order and time. So just keep in mind that, you know, some situations, honestly, I feel like it's a lot of up and down energy. You meet somebody, it takes off, they disappear. Like, you know, that's how I feel like things have been in 2018. But 2019, I feel like things are going to pick up. You guys have kind of learned how to detach yourself and lead, because you are such emotional, sensitive, empathetic people. It's like you have to learn how to detach yourself from all of that so you can step into the spotlight. I can tell you right now, you know, I guess I am in a leadership role, and I cannot always be concerned with every little person's feelings, thoughts, opinions. It can be overwhelming, you know. It's like, you know, people always want something from you, and it's like sometimes you do have to detach and say no. And I feel like this is what you guys learned in the past. And moving forward, a lot of great stuff is coming. I do see a lot of passion coming out of your relationships, and, you know, your love life is highly influenced by your spiritual path. So it's like, you know, that's why this win or lose energy is here. You're like, I can't win. Well, it's because everything is going to happen within the divine timing. So do know that you could follow your passions. The dreams that you had as a child are finally beginning to cultivate. I feel like trust that, you know, you guys can forgive and learn from the situations that you have had in the past. I really do feel like, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles, you guys are definitely hard at work with the project. And not only that, you are getting very studious. You're learning how to manifest what you desire in your life. And it's really paying off. I really feel like you're learning all you need to know about a certain topic. So I definitely feel like there is a lot of resting going on too in 2019. But it's only because you guys have taken so much energy and you're just growing so much spiritually. I feel like a lot of you guys will be retreating to be doing a lot of spiritual work. I do feel this because there is this panda here and it's saying create a sacred space. Even if you're not doing spiritual work, it's great to just have a space where you can go, disconnect, meditate, and clear your chakras. I do feel like with relationship harmony, we are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved right now. So a lot of you guys are in relationships right now, and you're being asked to stay optimistic because everything's going to happen as it needs to. The passion you feel is not something you need to dismiss, but do know that, you know, a lot of this karmic energy is something you're supposed to learn from and grow from, and it's on your spiritual path to learn from it. So I know you guys are just like, okay, wow. Wow, guys, all right. Woof. All right, yeah, so there's a lot of karmic energy in 2019, Cancer. I do feel like it's one person is carried over from 2019. I do feel like there is a love offer coming in. There is somebody who is trying to pursue you, but for whatever reason, I feel like you guys are just not interested in that. It might be someone from your past. I also feel like there is someone going to come in and really try to, you know, sweet talk you, romanticize you, but, you know, be wary of all sweet talk, and I feel like we got the devil here as well. So, Cancer, I really do feel like you have learned a harsh lesson in 2018, but the thing is, you know, it may come back and repeat itself just to see, just to prove to you how strong you've come and how much you've learned. Because with the relationship harmony, I feel like you guys just know now what's up with people. But I don't know. I'm going to look into that a little bit more and see what else the cards have to say. Because with the Six of Swords, it's like you are moving away from that energy, which is good. But yeah, there's definitely a strong energy of somebody trying to come in. And let's see what else is going on. All right, so Summer, spiritual teacher, assertiveness. I knew you guys were spiritual teachers. Okay, so you guys need to be assertive and go after what you want. But you know what? I do feel like you guys need to forgive. Some of you guys may have a daughter with somebody or a child with somebody, you know, and they really hurt you and they're trying to win you back and you're releasing them right now. Just forgive them for being themselves. I know sometimes, we are so wronged in relationships, you know, as light workers, and we always try to take the high road, and we, you know, and honestly, we don't understand, we don't understand darkness. We try to, but we try to wrap our heads around why people do what they do and why people are so messed up and hurtful. But we can't. We can't really understand a lack of empathy because we've never lived that way. So I feel like you dealt with somebody with that energy, or we're dealing with someone with that energy. And to be honest, it's like they keep trying to kind of sweet talk you or come back into your life. And you're like, no, I'm good because I'm putting myself to work. I'm going for something bigger than you. You know, my life is bigger than the situation that we have. You ever just lay in bed or be around somebody and you're just like, I know I'm better than this. My life is bigger than this. You know, that's what I kind of feel like the energy was of 2018. And you know what? You guys know there's someone better out there for you. Anyway, I feel you guys are going to be assertive to go after your dreams 2019. I do feel like by summertime, something new is going to be entering. I feel like your wish is going to be granted. I feel like a lot of your wishes are to go after what you want and to be in a lovely romantic relationship. But I do feel like you guys are going to be taking action towards what you want, you know, and just kind of moving forward. So let's see what else is going on. I feel like a lot of you guys might be meeting someone new in the summertime. That's what I really see for you, because I don't know, there's an energy of something going on, a little karmic, and I do feel like it's still kind of around you the first couple months, and, you know, it's still there, you know, and it's still kind of fresh. That's what I'm getting. So that's why I feel like, you know, your wish will be granted. Everything's going to be fine. Just take your time with it. Take your time with it. The 10th house is here. So yes, you are going for your destiny. You are going for your career. You do know where you're going finally. You are heading towards success. We got Aquarius here as well. Some of you guys may have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you guys are humanitarians. Some of you guys want to do something big, something for large groups of people. We got Jupiter here as well. You guys are natural leaders, natural humanitarians. So keep that in mind. Don't worry, guys, because I feel like you guys have a little bit of anxiety about moving forward. Don't. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out for the better. We got the 8th house here, so you guys are coming into your personal power and your transformation. Everything's coming together, your ideas, your goals, your dreams, your plans. I feel like you got Saturn in the 12th house here. Yes. Unfortunately, those who chose option number 3, you are dealing with some heavy, heavy karmic situations. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. But you know what? You guys are refusing these situations in 2019. Nope, I'm good. Okay, bye. Okay, thanks, bye. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you know, it is just a little harder for you guys in the past to do that because you were so sensitive. You had to practice saying no. You had to practice pushing people away. But now I feel like you guys will be speaking about your experiences and putting it in a book, putting it into writing. So in 2019, yeah, something you're working on in 2019, that's why I kind of feel with the books and stuff, something you're prepping for is really huge. I feel like a lot of you guys are, like, you went to certain relationships and you know, like, about, like, certain, I don't know, I feel like some of you guys will be writing about a relationship or an experience that, like, or sharing your experiences with others that's really going to help people. So there's something about somebody really toxic that has come into your life that you've learned from. I know, like, I had amazing therapists. Well, I still have. I admit that I go to therapy, guys, because, honestly, everybody can benefit from, like, talking to somebody. And, you know, even me, because I'm always helping other people. It's just nice to have a place to go where you can talk and discuss your problems with people. So maybe I'm saying that to you guys because you guys may need to be doing this or you are doing this, and that's perfectly fine. But I was saying, like, you know, my therapist, who's an amazing therapist, she, like, was in a relationship with a narcissist for, like, a long time, like, you know, so married and stuff. So I always feel like I think about that stuff and I'm like, wow, like, this is why she's so good at her job, though, you know. So I see this and I'm like, I see this in you guys as well, like, something you went through, maybe not that extreme, but something you went through is something that you could share and help others, and it is no mistake, you remember, because, like, the universe does not make a mistake. Trust that your dreams and feelings are guiding you to the right path. And I do feel like you guys are meant to be spiritual teachers or healers of some kind. It doesn't matter what your line of work is, you know. And I'm also feeling for you guys, you know, your sensitivity. You might need to go, if you need to talk to somebody, get a professional to kind of sort out your feelings. It's fine. It's just nice to have a place to go. And I'm a huge indicator of that. I feel like, you know, spirituality does not replace mental health because those are two different fields. And, you know, I do feel like people who don't have spirituality do kind of fall into a depression and stuff like that. That's different. Everyone needs spirituality to some extent. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, option number 3, you guys know what I'm talking about. I do feel like it is going to be a big year for love. Stay optimistic. You might meet someone around summertime with, maybe they could be an Aquarius as well. I do see that. I also see for you guys a fire sign, and I see a water sign as well. But honestly, there's just somebody, like, that is very deceptive around you. And that's why, like, the energy is just so... Ugh. That's why I'm talking about, you know, narcissism, abuse, and stuff, because I feel like, you know, with the Cancers, you guys are so loving. It's just like a lot of you guys go through this, and because before I have Cancer rising, so I get it. But I do feel like everything is gonna be okay. Your love life. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's what I kind of feel. Honestly, guys, like, whoever it is that you're trying to release or get rid of, like, that's what I kind of feel like in this photo. I'm going to show you right here, but it's like they're always watching you. They're always looking at you. They're always observing you. It's like, you know, don't take it as a insult or anything like that, because, like, with these people, like, they're attracted to you because you're a light, you're shining, you're bright, and you deserve someone who is not going to drain that or take that away from you. So I do feel like here, like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's what I kind of feel. Honestly, I feel like this person is watching you. Like, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like they are not the one. You guys are moving away from this. Some of you guys had really long relationships with someone like this. So that's why I feel like this is such a spiel, option number 3. But if you so much as hasn't, then I do feel like, you know, it might have just been toxic people, relationships, friendships, whatever. And now you're moving away from it. And, like, that's why the person is, like, watching from the photograph. You know, they're the photograph. You hear me? What am I, in 1912? The photograph. Okay, I'm going to stop. But I do feel like new love is coming. But more than anything else, like, really channeling the hurt, pain, whatever you went through into some kind of project. It's going to really benefit you guys in 2019. And if you're feeling down and out, make sure you maybe seek professional help. There's no problem with that, guys. No shame in that, you know. I might always talk to somebody because I feel like it's the best thing you could do. Get an objective point of view. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let's move on to option number 4. Let's find out what's happening in 2019 for you. All right. We got winter, everything's okay, and get some exercise. Patience, please. Dietary changes. Okay, so those who chose option number 4, let's talk. Because when I say get some exercise, I don't mean that you guys, like, are overweight or don't look good, because listen, I always pull this card for myself, and I get compliments on my body, so don't worry about this. All right, now I sound cocky, but you know what I mean. I think it's also because I'm just very confident with myself, but get some exercise has nothing to do with your looks. I mean, of course, when you exercise, you look better. When you look better, you feel better. But this is internal. I feel like exercising and dietary change, it's just about your transformation, inner and outer, because we live in a world, fast food, processed foods, animals being tortured, this and that. And I'm not like a crazy vegan or anything like that. No offense to anyone who's into animal rights and stuff. But these readings make me feel like I'm pushing an agenda, but I'm really not. I'm channeling messages. So it must be like the angels like trying to tell everybody, you know, eat cleaner, eat better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, once upon a time, I was a fitness instructor. I did study holistic nutrition. It's always been in the back of my mind, but it's not like this is my agenda or my mission. But, you know, it's definitely there. So you guys definitely focus on getting exercise and dietary changes. It's going to help you with your anxiety levels and patience, please. Okay, so there's something about Cancer, especially option number 4, more than any other option. Cancers, that's why they're the crab, because I feel like, you know, you guys really developed a hard shell to protect your very soft, sensitive interior. So do know that in 2019, you're going to be able to remove that shell and start showing people who you really are. By winter time, everything's going to start to feel better and okay. Whew, that's really close too, so I'm happy for you guys, option number 4. So, yes, you guys definitely are retreating or disconnecting from the world. I'm not even necessarily talking about relationships. I'm feeling like some of you guys may even be in a relationship, or some of you guys may be still dating and stuff, but the retreat is like something different. It's like retreating from like everything you once knew or old patterns and behaviors. So this is a major theme though, retreat. So it's like not placing a focus on another person. You know, placing your focus on yourself is going to be so important, especially moving into 2019. You guys are going to be changing your focus, and you guys will be reaching out to different groups of people. You know, I don't know, I couldn't help but to notice, like the different skin colors in, number 3, like the different, you know, so I feel like different groups of people, different backgrounds, different nationalities. I feel like you guys connect with all different groups of people. And, you know, I've always been like this my whole life too, so I definitely resonate with this, because I feel like, you know, there's people from all walks of life who you guys are going to be connecting with. And I feel like that's just the type of person that you are. And it might be important for me to mention that. I don't know why, but I just took notice about that. And I feel like, you know, people are going to notice that about you. Like, people will always feel like you're one of them. Like, you know, like different groups of people accept you. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Cultures, nationalities, you know, not even race, but it's like a cultural thing. Okay, so healing is beginning. It has started to begin, but it really is coming in strong. So, yes. All right. I go yes for you guys. Okay, so you guys are calling in your soulmate right now. Yes, this person is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, but very soon you guys will meet the person you're going to marry. Now, this is like a 50-50 message, because like I said before, some of you guys already know this person, and very soon you will be married, but the disconnect is you going through an internal growth. So pay attention to the red flags. Red flags in revolving to work. Okay, sorry, I was like channeling. I want to know what they were talking about. It's like I was like conversating with myself. I'm starting to go crazy after doing all these readings. Please bear with me. Love you guys. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so my queens. All right, some of you guys are Cancer, but you do have a lot of fire in you. You know, you're ready to go. You're confident. You're going for the gold. That's why you have this mask here, because people like are like, you're Cancer, really? Like, or you have Cancer in you? No way. Because like I feel like you guys come across as any other sign, because you're really like tough. You know, you guys are tough cookies. You know, and I really do feel like you will be like, okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, my lovelies. Okay, because you guys are. Okay, so this is why you're like this, because for whatever reason, there's a little slippery snakes around you, and sometimes, like, you really don't see them coming, you know what I mean? And it's people who want to get around you, be your friend, they want to get close to you, because you got it going on. Whatever you got going on, you got something going on, and this definitely makes a lot of sense that you guys would be hermiting in strength. You know what I really feel like this hermit energy is from, is strength? It's like, you guys are being so strong to get to the next chapter. I feel like the hermit is like you guys going within yourself, especially for work. Like, if you are involved with some kind of work, you might be working for yourself, or whatever reason, like, it's like people, you cannot work, I don't know what it is, other people, coworkers, whatever the situation is, sneaky, I don't know why, but sneaky, but when I see the hermit, I'm like, even if you're in a relationship or get into a relationship, the other person's gonna be kind of hermited too. It's gonna be like you two against the world, and not to make you paranoid, but it's just like, it's a sick world we live in. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are just, shady. And I feel like, you know, it may be a karmic thing, or it may be just your light or your energy or your vibe. You guys are leaders, you're queens, and some people really like jealous, especially jealous females, I feel like, want to take you down. They want to take you down a notch. So watch out for fake friends in 2019, fake coworkers. Maybe you've already been dealing with this, but you guys have all the tools and strength to realize it and to knock it off. That's why I feel like you're taking off your mask, because it's like people, you know what I mean? You know how, like, Ludacris, that song, he says, I'm gonna tell you one time, don't fuck with me? Like, that's what her face kind of looks like. You guys see that? Like, she's like, I'm gonna take off my mask, but if you fuck with me, like, I'm gonna put it back on and slap you. I'm gonna say slap the shit out of you, but that doesn't sound very positive. I don't know what my vibe is going on here, Cancers, but I feel like you guys had enough here, you know what I mean? You guys are literally loving, compassionate people. And I'm not telling you to actually hurt someone or violence, by the way. I was being metaphorical. But I feel like, you know, you guys would just tell people, like, listen, don't mess with me, and that's it. Not even tell them. You're just going to walk away, block. You know, the block button is going to be your best friend. Whatever it is, like, if you're stepping into the spotlight or a lot of people are coming around you, you know, keep your eye out for the snakes, you know what I mean? Nicki Minaj said it, you know? But me and my crazy references. Deal with it, guys. Okay, so the good news is that there's going to be some kind of opportunity that is going to fulfill your wishes, and I'm really hearing romance. There's going to be some kind of offer. That's why I'm not really getting so much information about this love situation, because it is really specific to you and your path. So it's like you earned it, and it's coming in. You guys really did the work, and yeah, you guys are definitely the more hermited of all the four. Even though you're outgoing, charismatic, when I say hermit, it's more like when you share your inner world with people, you know, and you like your space. You're the type of people that, like, only hang out, you go all out, but then you go home and you shut down. So I do feel like with the birthday card here, something's going to happen around your birthday. All right. When's your guys' birthday? Let me think. July, right? Could be July or, is it? Yeah, June or July, late June or July. Sorry, I was thinking about astrology. But July is coming in strong. I don't know. Around July, I feel like, you know, your birthday time, something really big is happening. So let's find out what that is. I feel like you guys are really good at helping others. You're giving service to others. And you're also just love to stand up for people who are different. I feel like you guys are also really creative, and you're doing something really different. And you guys are also going to come into more support in 2019. I feel like even family or friends, or building a family, building a home, especially with the marriage card here. Great transformation, because you guys really decided to go inward and transform and become who you're meant to be. It's because you spent so much time with these type of people, these shady people over here that you didn't see coming. Finally, it's like you see them all coming, so it's going to be like block, 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 block. That's what I kind of feel like, Cancers. I feel like with the first house here, you guys are leaders. You're Cancer leaders, you know, and I feel like this. I also feel like, you know, with the animals here, you guys have an affiliation with animals. Also, with your hermit state, you know, it may be you and the cat, you and the dog, you know, or maybe you and your husband and your kids and the dogs, you know, or it could be you and your husband or you and your new boyfriend moving in, like, whatever it is, it's like, you know, you guys will build a shell of protection around yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is sometimes animals are perfect for that, you know? Animals are BS detectors sometimes. Even though I feel like sometimes dogs like me, but I'm more of a cat person. I love animals though, but I always say, like, I love cats. Like, they always come around me, and, like, you know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. You guys get the gist. I feel like you guys are the type of people, maybe you're doing something with animals, affiliated with animals, but yeah, I really do love this. You understand animals and you communicate with them. Trust that animals are part of your life somehow, especially because, you know, I feel like God or the angels or whatever you believe. I believe in God. I believe in, you know, having a calling, but it doesn't really matter what walk of life you're from, what you believe. But I really do feel like, you know, sometimes certain animals are placed into our lives for a reason. I know sometimes when I'm going, like, through something, my cat, you know, comes up to me more, and it just, like, makes my day, you know? So I feel like for you guys, animals are your best friend, kind of. You might really relate to this. If not, then, you know, take it as is, but I feel like you could benefit from having an animal. All right, creative expression. Your soul longs to create itself. So you guys are, like I said before, you're doing something really unique. Your life purpose is unique. If you could not quite yet put a finger to what exactly you do, like, I honestly cannot put a finger to what I do, so I relate to this, guys, but I don't, like, what do I do? I don't know. I read cards, but I do a lot more than that, you know what I mean? Options and time to decide. You guys have a lot of options, time to decide moving forward. You guys are going to be involved in some sort of spiritual work for sure. That's why I keep saying now I know my cards are for light workers, because every single reading after reading after reading, higher calling, spiritual work, I feel like I'm finally getting it. My people, you guys are going for the gold here. I feel like you're meant to do something big. Time to decide and go for it. Within the next couple weeks, you guys are pretty clairvoyant, so you might be doing something that you know that's going to happen within the next couple weeks. So you probably know, okay, within the next couple weeks is the winter, you know, for some of you guys. So depends on when you get to this video. But something's going to happen within the next couple weeks. Expect a blessing. Could be some kind of big boost in your career, or it could be a soulmate or a love offer that you can't refuse. It's saying trust your instincts. So, like I said before, those are option number 4. You guys are unique souls, so the messages are pretty general, but something's coming in the next couple weeks. Something is coming around your birthday. So keep that in mind. It's going to give you more stability, more power, and it's going to help you on your path to becoming this teacher you're meant to be. I do feel like, you know, always keep your eye out for the snakes, unfortunately. You know, you're taking off your mask, but put it back on if somebody is messing with you, and be that tough character you created for yourself. I got an alter ego, so. But I do feel like with the Hermit and Strength here, like, you guys, you know what, I feel like this 9 is Hermit stuff. You guys are going to be around a lot of people, your Queen of Wands energy, but you know what, it's like your inner strength. No one can ever break you, because with this 9 and this 11 here, it's so funny because I tell people like 9/11 is like literally this is like 9/11 is what I see if somebody is trying to like kind of lie or mess with me or whatever, you know, or fool me, and the angels are saying you got inner strength. Number 9 here, you're the humanitarian, you know what to do. 11, use this experience to teach, use this experience to grow, and that's what I feel like. You're a light worker, and no matter what, you guys are teaching and growing from the situation. So 9/11, guys, or you know, 11, 9, 119, like these numbers or maybe lucky numbers for you. But you know what? Yes, you might have a lot of 9th house energy going on there, or something about the 9th house. But all I want to say is those who chose option number 4, you have great inner strength. So it's like, you guys, as long as you like it doesn't matter what happened. As long as you go back in your shell, recharge, you guys are good to go. This strength you have is like amazing, and you're gonna attract a lot of people into your life. Situation involves marriage. You're either already married or you're gonna be getting married in 2019. And I don't know. There's some. If you're already married and this is all good, then there is a career opportunity. But for some of you guys, it's 2: career and it's love and something around your birthday. We'll see what happens, because obviously there's a lot of people watching, and I can't go that specific. Of course, if you want a personal reading, you can hit me up. I kind of slowed down taking them so I can do a lot of these other type of readings for everyone. So, you know, bear with me if I take a little while to answer your emails, but I do get to all of them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your day, night, whenever you get to this reading, and I love you all so much. Bye!